Hello everyone, Amadorn here, and welcome to Am Shorts, a new little series where we're going to talk about tips and tricks for various things when you're trying to build. Today we're going to be talking about chairs. So, chairs are relatively easy to build for interiors. You can use some very basic ones, like this is a stair with a couple of signs on each side, and that looks like a pretty decent little chair. Sometimes you want a something with a little bit higher back. And here we have a slab with two signs on either side and a couple of trap doors to make the back. Another type of chair you can do is just a regular slab with a trap door. Or if you want to get a little bit more creative, you can add in doors to the backs of your chairs. This is using a spruce door. It looks a little weird because you can still see the handle on this one because we're using a slab. But we could do a stair with signs on either side and then the door on the back. And you get the high back chair, but you can't see the doorknob from the door. And that looks like a pretty decent chair. So one of the problems that these type of chairs have is that when you want to actually use them, you can't really sit in them because they're not chairs, they're stairs or slabs or, something like that. They really are kind of not usable. But there are a few types of chairs that are, and the way to do that is with things like minecarts. So here we have doors placed on either side. We have minecarts placed down. Now to do this, you got to put down tracks first, and then you put your minecart down. Afterwards, you can take away the tracks, and the minecart just kind of sits there on the ground. Now I've also added in signs here which give this little wood decoration right here on the side. And then you can right click, and you're actually sitting in the chair. So you and a friend could be, if you're on a multiplayer server, you and a friend could actually sit and talk, or plot your world takeover or whatever you wanted to do. And then you can just tab out, and that is a usable chair. Boats would also work, but boats have a little bit more tendency to move around, so I kind of like minecarts. Now, they do look a little odd because it's a, metal, it's iron instead of wood. If you have a resource pack or something that changes the color of these might be a little bit better. But I think adding the sign here, because this is entity, it doesn't really take up the space technically. Then, you put this on here and you're kind of good to go. So those are all kinds of different chairs that you can do in your builds, and I hope that this was useful, and I hope you'll come back for more. So my name has been Amadorn, and I hope you enjoyed this little short video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.